Hey there, good morning. Hey, this is your host, Jeff Ski Kinsey with Voice First Careers. As we mentioned earlier in the week, on Tuesday, we announced our new website and career tool. It's actually called Voice for Jobs, but the website to get to this tool, if you're a hiring manager and you want to enter an open job rec, you simply go to voicefirstjobs, plural, voicefirstjobs.com, fill it out, pay $30. The post goes out all over the internet. It also becomes a podcast and a flash briefing. But on the other hand, let's say you're talented, you're seeking gainful employment. There's also an option on there where you can put in your email address and we'll forward any job openings that come up. And you might be able to find something that way if you're looking for work. So we got both sides of the coin covered. Hey, today I want to talk about LinkedIn. This is the most amazing tool. It really has evolved over the years. I've been on it. Suppose I was one of the first 1 million users way back when. I even forget what the exact date was now. So they've just, as you can imagine, they've added tons of features over the last, it's probably been 10 years or more that I've been on it. I was kind of disappointed when Microsoft bought them. In fact, I dropped off the platform for probably about a year. But if you're in this arena, if you're talented and you're looking for work, you've got to be on LinkedIn. And hiring managers are looking for you on LinkedIn. So here's our 2 cents, if you will, on the subject. A, if you're talented, you need to be on LinkedIn. Second thing, you need to get to 501 legitimate connections as soon as possible. When people scan your profile, they're going to look and it's going to say, well, they got 27 connections. Well, they really don't understand the game of business if they've only got 27 connections, right? Now, I could have just joined yesterday, so it's in some cases an unfair accusation, but that's just how the mind works. So as a recovering hiring manager, I'm looking at people trying to find the best fit, and if you got 27 connections, you're not right for me at this moment in time, most likely. So once you get to 501, then the profile just says you have 500 plus connections. So when I'm scanning through a number of LinkedIn profiles and you don't have at least 500 plus connections, there's a good chance I'm going to discount you. Second thing, there's like close to 10 sections of information, like former employers, like referrals, like skills, like any certifications you might have. So you want to avail yourself of those, as many of those sections on the LinkedIn profile that make sense. Because again, more is better in this case. The more things I can see that you've done and accomplished, the better it is for you. So check that out. Usually right at the top of your profile, it says, maybe top right, it says, add a section to my profile. And you want to investigate those profiles. Okay. Last thing I want to mention is just the power of LinkedIn for you to convey how powerful you are as a candidate, as a job seeker, or as what we call talent. Okay. How's this work? Unlike the resume where you're trying to document basically on a timeline where the mommy gap appears, where you have gaps for whatever reason, taking care of parents or kids or whatever, those count against you by most applicant tracking systems that HR uses to help fill positions. LinkedIn, there's no requirement to do it in chronological order. In fact, LinkedIn is your chance to tell us everything that you've made happen, and that's what we're looking for. If I'm a hiring manager, I'm under the gun to get X done, and let's say I need a programmer. Let's say I need a Node.js programmer. Okay, LinkedIn is where you can tell me as a developer, yes, you're also going to do it on either GitHub or GitLab, that's a separate conversation. But also on LinkedIn, you're going to tell me, hey, I came in and I wrote this solution in Node.js and it did X, Y, and Z for my company. Okay. It allowed us to get more done with less time and resources, and we were able to spin up X, Y, Z. And so it's your chance to blow your horn. It really is. Now it's going to be on the hiring manager later in the process to validate that, and you'll get some inquiries. Tell me more about X or Y or Z. But LinkedIn is your chance to make the world aware of just how good you are. And I know it's tough. Most of us do not want to blow our own horns, but this is one time you have to, because you're competing with the world for these openings, especially in this remote-centric era that we've wandered into, so to speak. So you're competing with everybody in the world in that particular talent set, that toolbox that you have. So put your best foot forward. Get somebody to review it. If you can't afford to pay somebody to do your LinkedIn profile, reach out to some of your connections and say, hey, I could really use some feedback on this. I'm trying to get a position at X or a job title X, and I really need you to review me on this and see what it looks like. And I guess a bonus, get some referrals, give some referrals, and get some. Okay, I look and I'm always amazed when people are very, very well accomplished and they find themselves back in the job market. You can often tell, they're looking and they've not received any referrals. They might have given 3 or 2 or 1, whatever, but the referrals is really a chance for you to say, look, here's somebody that'll back up what I've said on my LinkedIn profile. And so, I think I'm in double digits, both received and given. But so that's extra points. Check it out. Be sure you take advantage of it might be called recommendations. I don't have it open here in front of me. But if I can help, reach out. Pick up your mobile phone, dial #250, and at the prompt say, contact Ski Man. That's about as tough as it gets. That puts you into my voicemail. It gives me your mobile number so I can call you back within 24 hours, Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturday. And together, if you're hiring manager, we can find you the talent you need for those open job recs. If you're talented, we can hopefully put you in touch with hiring managers that need your exact skill set. So let's start a conversation. Have a great day.